Hey y'all, how you doing? Let's talk. What's going on this Easter weekend with you guys? Let's chat a little. How you guys doing? Hope everything is well. How you guys doing? Long time no here. Let's chat a little. Let's see what's going on with the peoples. How you guys doing? Drop down if you like. Happy Easter to all. And I probably keep saying it to all as people come in. You guys, how you guys doing? And it's been a whole 6 or 7 days or more, you guys. How you guys doing today? I appreciate you coming in. I really do. Not that I've been too busy, it's just been trying to get adjusted, trying to do a few little things. Nothing too major, too minor. Just nothing too major, too minor. I can't complain about anything, really, in all honesty. Just want to talk to you guys about a few little things. Drop down if you guys will, please. I appreciate you. Thank you to the Skybox. Thank you to the people. Let's wait till a few people come in the room. Hi, how's everybody doing? Y'all, it's been cold here. I don't know about everybody else, but we had snow. The 216 had some snow, and I ain't care for it. Okay. I thought it was going to be rain. It said snow. I told Tita Talks, I call myself being the weather person. And clearly, me being the weather person, the weather lady had it wrong. That's why I stuffed tacos clearly, because clearly I had it wrong. I woke up to some snow, and it just kept snowing all day long. It just kept snowing and kept snowing. I mean, it didn't stick. It didn't stick. Hey, y'all. Yeah, how cold y'all, I don't even want to tell you how many degrees it is. Because every time I do that, I don't get angry. I just say the wrong thing. Did y'all get any more snow? Because I know part of PA had gotten some snow. I know y'all, parts of it, I know Erie did. But I'm like, wow. Let me see how many could come think of it. I ain't got no place to go today in Port. I mean, hold on, let me see. Let me see, 'cause that says the second. Oh, okay. It says it's 51 degrees, but it feels more like 42. I guarantee you probably feel. Hey, April, how you doing? Thank you for joining me. Happy Easter, sis. I can't complain. Just sitting up here. What you guys, like I say, everybody doing something different. You know what, y'all? That is true because was it? Hey, sis, Candace. Hey, big sis. Shit. What was that? Y'all, to be honest with you, my work pants are so thin because the one I haven't took it off my long johns, but it was a hot ass on Tuesday. Was it Tuesday? It might have been Monday. I was hot than a motherfucker. I'm not gonna sit up there and tell you no damn lie. It was cold when I left out. Always in the morning. And mind you, I want to get ready to ride my bike back. But this weather ain't been the best to be trying to get acclimated back into starting to ride. Because you got to build your momentum back up. Shit, it was damn near 70 the other day. And I was pretty hot, so I was about 72. But still, by the time I had got home, because I was able to take off my jacket, wear my little fleece, it was the temperature at night still went down, but this stuff back and forth, and I'm a little bit upset with trying to get this COVID shot because I've been on this hotline or this website, and they keep playing with me because people, want to go places and do things. Not that I want to go travel very far or anything like that, but most of the people that I'm going to be around been not had the shot, and I'm the only one trying to do the right. Well, I ain't gonna say do the right thing. I think the thing to do is sign up for every different website and lie about getting your shot if you want the shot. And I hate to say that, but that's the only way you're gonna get your shot if you tell a little lie. I found that out yesterday. I said, well, I'm a whole damn week late because the place that I signed up with, they tell you to put in your zip code is in your area, but we got a massive hotline. But you keep telling me every Friday, thank you for registering for the COVID-19 shot. We still got you registered. We will call you with your scheduled appointment. I'm like, well, damn. And I'm a little bit upset behind it. You got yours too. I'm a little bit upset, y'all. Maybe I guess because I want it so bad. I don't know. I don't want to be discouraged, but I'm getting a little bit perturbed. Thank you, Auntie Donna. I appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit frustrated because I don't know. I guess because I want it so bad, and then you telling me you got all this massive at the Wolfstein Center here in Cleveland, and then when I go to I don't know if I went, I didn't went to their website, but I went to a website and they sent me a Drug Mart, which is really in my neighborhood, and I thought that was kind of keen because that way you don't be overwhelmed. Hey Zaya, you don't be overwhelmed in certain places, but you got people who's not keeping the appointments, and you got people like me who is an essential worker, but I wasn't going to use that. But one of you guys in the chat, and I don't know which one of you guys told me to use that, and I think, hey P Davis, I think I am going to use that because I think April 14th, 15th, or the 16th, we're opening our doors back. Now hold on, wait a minute. These doors in the restaurants have not been open in one solid year. One solid year. Okay? To me, we would do the doors going to open from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. They don't have the condiments out anymore, like you know how you have a little condiment stand that you have your salt, your pepper, your napkin, your straws, your sauces. That's not going to be there anymore. Everything that you're going to get from at least Taco Bell restaurants, I don't know about any other, and it probably is the same basically. That they're going to put it in your bag, like you used to go up to. We got the drink station, like McDonald's, and I don't eat Burger Kings, but I'm quite sure all the drink stations are out. And you know how you used to take your cup up and go get you another drink? No. You can't go up to the extra pop machine and get you another drink. And I don't know how that's going to work because somebody going to go up there and touch that pop machine with their cup. I know it is. You got to police your lobby. Hey, TC, you're going to have to police your lobby because someone is going to take a cup. And if we're busy, they're not going to wait on us to give them the extra pop that they want. But you're going to have to use a new cup. You just can't take the same cup that you're drinking out of and go back up to the machine. It should have never been like that no damn way. But that was the customer's machine out there. So you got a whole pop machine now. Okay. And how in the world you're going to police this pop machine? And you're going to stop the customers for going up there getting them a pop. So I miss some of my customers, but I'm not a great fan of the doors opening back up because we got this little punk ass plexiglass. This ain't shit. Okay. That plexiglass ain't shit. I'm telling you that now. And I'm looking at them like, okay, so this is supposed to protect whom? Protect whom? And then we got to put Candace, I'm about to have my baby. He woke now. He just got a. He about to put us on some more websites because I ain't really down for this. I wanted this shot honestly before I went on vacation, but I thought these doors wasn't gonna be open. Now that they open up these doors, I'm a little bit upset because I need my shot. Okay, I'm still gonna wear my mask, but I ain't a fan of these doors opening up. I swear, because see with the customers coming back in, it's a lot of issues. The area that I'm in is not the best area. Okay, it is not the best area. We find needles, we find everything, drug overdose, this, that, and the damn third. The best thing about it that them doors ain't open late at night, which is good. They're not open up late at night, which is a good thing. But I don't think there's a lot of people is ready. First, we need to get fully staffed. We ain't got enough people. People don't want to come to work. This, that, and the damn third. And before you know it, April 14th, 15th, and 16th be here because we not for sure within them 3 days we can open up the doors. So which shot, Candace, do you know which shot you gonna get? Because P. Davis, you said you wasn't gonna get it right. No, maybe that was Ty. Maybe I'm mixing you up, P. Davis. I thought it was you or Ty that said they wasn't gonna get the shot. That might have been Black, because I know 3 people in my chat said they not a fan of that shot. And I understand their reason behind it. I know Jamala said that she's not getting it because she's an asthmatic, or she's gonna wait to see what the reaction may be. Maybe I'm getting it mixed up. Candace, do you know which shot you're getting? You got it, P-Dave? Okay. I know somebody was telling me, y'all, they about to make me mad. That's what I'm going to do this afternoon. After I get off of live, I'm going to go out here because y'all, I'm so glad. I'm not doing all that cooking, that ham, and all of that. I'm just making, I don't even know what I'm having for tomorrow. As long as I have a meal for Easter, I'm all right. And it's a blessing because, my kid's grown. I don't need all that. Yeah, I seen that the rapper DMX there. He 50 years old. He my age. I'm 53. Boy. That is a sad thing to hear about anybody overdosing. But Lord, this just came across my screen, which we was in Tita's chat and I seen it. He too. I'm still qualifying with them damn drugs though, y'all. Knock on wood. I don't have that desire no more. Now, the only desire, I still smoke my little weed. Now, I'm not going to sit up there and tell you no lie, but them harsh, I'm not going to even, that shit out there, what they be doing, I leave that out there to them. Because that shit right there will kill your ass. Kill you fucking dead. Still trying, at our age, shit make your heart race. I can just walk down the street and my heart race. I don't need no drug to make my damn heart race. I hope he be okay and don't be in a vegetative state and shit. Cause damn, that's another brother we done lost to the cause. It just don't make no sense. When you get to be a certain age to me, you need to let that shit go. I mean, I'm dead ass serious. That shit don't get no better with age or time. If anything, you just a long druggie. Shit. And you can imagine he's smoking on whatever he doing because his drug of choice. I never knew what his drug of choice was. So I just know he got high. I never knew the man's drug of choice. That's like Lil Wayne. They all them folks drinking that lean and all of that shit. This damn silly phone. I never knew what their drug of choice was. It's just harsh, to even hear somebody still out there, all we can do is pray for them. But damn. Did they say what he overdosed off of, or they ain't saying? Do y'all know what he overdosed off of? Or they just said he overdosed? It seemed like Wild and Armand went live. I wonder if they know what he, 9 times out of 10, probably Armand and both of them know what he overdosed. Just pray for him, y'all. Ain't it bad enough that we going through a pandemic and have somebody to hear something like that? Mm. There's a lot of people going through some stuff. I just can't see it. What did he overdose off of? Maybe it'll tell. Did it say, y'all? Because I don't see it. Let me see. Okay, I'm reading it now. I had to pinpoint it. The rapper DMX has reportedly suffered a heart attack following an apparent overdose, TMZ is reporting. The outlet said that the 50-year-old artist was taken to White Plains, New York hospital, and he is in critical condition after he allegedly overdosed around 11 p.m. Friday. We're told he has some brain activity, TMZ report. Other sources say he's in a vegetative state, and doctors have cautioned he may not make it. DMX has battled drug addiction over years. So then you got a lot of you have a lot of artists, subscribing to. I don't know because I haven't heard anything about DMX for a while, and then when you hear, this is what you hear. It's just, it's real sad that, you know, because I know how drug addiction is. You all. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Anybody that been in them streets and been on them drugs. Hey, Sassy, how you doing? You always have to battle your addiction. It's not a day go by that you don't. Happy Easter to you, baby. It's not a day goes by that you don't battle your addiction. It's a lie if you're telling yourself that, because you have to get through it day by day, one day at a time. And that really is important to me when it's one day at a time. To me, I just use one day at a time now. Now. And I got multiple years, but I don't count them. Hey, Sebastian, because you always deal with that. And to me, going forward, you really try to, not saying that you ain't had a good time or you didn't have this, that, this, and the third, but you have to make a choice, and a conscious choice, if you still want to get high. Now, I ain't going to tell you no lie, I love smoking my weed, but I'm talking about crack cocaine, heroin, and other drugs. It's very hard to overcome that. Then you got people that's helping you. He in the industry. I guess he's still somewhat active in the industry. Being around other people, being wet. Some people call wet and dry places. Not doing your steps. See, to me, doing your steps, you do your steps in your everyday life. You know what I'm saying? You're making a man to what you need to. It's just sad to still hear that he's at 50, and he's, like it says, he's been dealing and battling drugs for years. That I do know of. I just didn't never know what his drug of choice was. I put it like this: I don't remember. But Tita recalled it and said crack cocaine. So we take that. It's hard to overcome. I mean, I'm not, it can be done, but it takes time. Some people need in-house treatment. Some people can have out-house, not outhouse treatment, but outpatient treatment. It's still sad to hear that he's still battling drugs. Like I said, I haven't heard anything from DMX in years. And then when you hear You hear something like this, and I'm just hoping that he be able to get the help that he needs, and hopefully that he comes out of it. And that didn't sound so hot in a vegetative state. No, it didn't. It really didn't. I don't know, because that's that age right there alone. To me, I can't really say when a person gonna learn. A person has to. You can't even down a person. You got to want that for yourself. That you got to really, really want it, baby. And I mean reach for the stars and the moon. You got to. There's something within you. And I always heard in the rooms, and I still hear it. You got to be sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I don't know if some of you understand that, but that is a true saying. You have to be sick and tired, but you gotta want it, and you gotta work on it every day. It ain't nothing that just comes overnight. Because addiction, ain't nobody never woke up and said, "Oh, I want to be an addict." Yes, I get you, Candace. I know one personally over the years that raced them, like the heart attack part. That shit does race your damn heart. I mean, that crack cocaine and all that dumb shit, it raced the shit out your heart. That's the first thing that it affects your heart. It definitely affects your heart. Yes, I know, and Candace, I know of several people of an overdose. Nice people of an overdose. And yeah, I know one female. The most of them that I know is males. I know one female that she died, but most of them been males. Yes, I'm sad to say that too. Yeah, it's sad. On drugs for years. Yeah, and I don't get it. And I mean, I'm just so glad that I'm out of the game. Y'all, let's talk about something. You know how we be up on these YouTube streets and we all be in the chat chatting. And, people have big days, and sometimes we overlook, or we be so busy in our daily life and activities, we forget to give people praise or a thank you or how you doing or you're welcome, especially when we up here on these cameras and stuff like that. And I don't want to really say what I really mean because it didn't happen. It happened, but it didn't happen. We be up here sometime on these screens as content creators or just in general. We forget my most important. That's most important thing to me is when you guys come into the rooms that I speak to you and we say hello and how you doing. And some days we may forget because we're human beings and saying that, but it's nothing personal. It just could be that something is on our mind or everyday life creeps up. But what gets me with people is we all grown adults supposed to be on here and we get upset with one another because somebody didn't get recognized. It is nothing personal. Maybe that person was preoccupied with something and they just couldn't see it. So retype it in the chat. I can't tell a person don't get butt hurt, but don't get to the point where you're upset with a person. And if you get to know the content creator, it's just a natural mistake. You know what it's not even much so as a mistake. It's just an overlook. But for a person to get mad or upset and disappear for a while because the person was overlooked, to me is kind of fucked up. I'm just saying. Because the chat be going, things be going on in the chat, you guys be talking. We can't catch everything in the screen all the time. You know what I'm saying? Hey Keisha, we can't catch everything in the chat. Sometimes stuff get by you. I could have been a turnaround, went and got me a glass of soda, come back. I had to go back up to the chat and read. That's what we do in the chat, is chat. But what gets me is we all, thank you, Keisha, we all like to be recognized, and I get that. That includes me. But if a person, I'm in a chat with a person, and I want the content creator to get my message, I'll retype the message. Okay? Because maybe they didn't see it. You know what I'm saying? They're human. Maybe they just didn't see it, or they was doing something, or they was talking about their content and they was trying to get it out. So if it's that important to you, retype it. But then what gets me is you get the caption in the chat. Oh, you don't want me to be here? I done typed something in there a couple of times. I done seen that in several chats. I'm like, oh my goodness. I mean, please get to that person. Give that person the recognition that they need, because now they done got angry because you didn't see what they typed. Then the third typing is, you don't want me to be in your chat? I'm like, wow, that's pretty strong to me. I'm like, we all grown adults here. Why do it have to be that because that person did not, or that content creator did not recognize you then, that they don't want you in the chat? I just don't. How do a person come to that conclusion? Or then they'll say something like this: oh, you talk to everybody else, but you overlooked me. I don't think that's personal. And then people take it personal. I can't tell a person how to feel or what to feel or what they're thinking, but just give us as content creators a break sometime. We are human. We do make mistakes. We do overlook or may not have seen it. But it just gets me, and I've seen this past week. And I'm like, wow, it's not that deep. But for that person, it may have been. And I feel bad for that person. I do. But it was just the overlook. That's all it was. It was just an overlook. And for the age that we are, and I'm going to say that, we should be a little bit more, because we're 50 plus in this category. Okay, I'm gonna read this out loud, Candace. I'm glad you're talking about this. This is one lady I watch here on YouTube off and on. I was in her chat last night, and I wanted to wish her a wonderful and blessed belated birthday. Yeah, Candace, that's part of what I don't know if it's the same subject. We hitting along, but you're getting what I'm coming from. It's just that the situation that I was looking at was, and I wasn't there for the whole live. I was in and out of the live, so I don't know what had went on after that person, to me, wanted, and I'm just going to say recognition. Okay, no matter how you look at it, I want to be vague about it. I just want to be, because the person, I don't want to put nobody out there on blast, because it's not that, it's not a blast situation, it's not a down situation. I just feel bad because it was a misunderstanding. Nothing was wrong about the situation. It's just that, to me, that the person didn't get the recognition, I guess, that they needed, so to speak. But you of a certain age, You should be more understanding. Number one, because you are of a certain age. And we all come to YouTube for different reasons. Every one of us that's here is here for entertainment or whatever the reason may be. But to get mad or to get upset with a person, that's your choice. And no one's going to stop you. I just, sorry, but not sorry. You know what I'm saying? It's just to me, and when you get to a particular age and point in your life, why would you want recognition from, how I want to put this, because I don't want to offend anyone, because I am very blunt. What you see is what you get, and I probably am going to offend someone, but oh well. It's not personal, so please don't take it personal. It's just something that I watch the chat like everybody else. You should watch the chat. And I'm choosing my words very carefully because I want you to get what I'm saying. This is YouTube. This is an app. This is an entertainment app. You press record and you hit end stream. All that recognition from people that you don't even fucking know. And to get mad and to get fucking butt hurt. Butt fucking hurt. Not once, but several times because no one shouted you out. Or really, it was an overlook. Yeah, body language and tone are very important. And it just was, and then you got people wondering, well, what happened to this and what happened to that? And nothing happened. It just was an overlook. It's the shit just it was just crazy to me because I look at it and I said, my God. Hey CC, how you doing, baby? Ain't seen you in a while. Happy Easter, baby. It was just it wasn't baffling, but it was very disappointing to see. Put it like that. Especially when you 50 plus. Because maybe this is just my philosophy. I can't speak for no one. When you get to be my damn age, you better be trying to walk a straight line or get to a straight line. And you need to be open-minded and a little bit understanding that things happen. People just preoccupied nowadays. Life creeps up. If anything that this taught me in this past year, ain't no need in getting mad about what somebody ain't see or I didn't get recognized. Fuck that shit. I ain't come up here to get recognized. I love the people coming in the chat, don't get me wrong. But when the content creator don't see you and tell you happy birthday or Merry Christmas or happy Valentine's Day, what the fuck you gonna get motherfucking mad for? What the fuck? That's what the fuck I'm trying to say, y'all. That's some dumbass motherfucking shit. I'm sorry to tell you. Damn. That's what I'm saying, Peter. It was just crazy because I'm looking like, and that's all I could say, y'all. Because I was like, what the fuck? Because you got overlooked. It does happen, but it made the content creator feel bad. And said, well, what did I go wrong? And not a motherfucking thing. You ain't did shit. You just didn't see it. You just didn't fucking see it. Now you thinking that you done something wrong. You ain't done a goddamn thing wrong. That's what I don't understand. No, CC, I'm not buffering. I don't know. On your end, I may be. The topic is, it's not a topic. It's when you get overlooked in the chat and you got something important to tell the content creator that you want to share with the content creator, and the content creator didn't see it. And then you get people getting butthurt because the content creator didn't see it, and then they don't want to come back to the chat. And that's okay too if you choose, but be an adult and hit them in their email. They want, to me, that's a person that want to be recognized all the time. And sometimes you can't get to everybody in the chat unless your chat is small. And then sometimes your mind be preoccupied. That's all I'm saying. It's just a couple of things that I seen this past week in several chats that I'm like, this is like, people they type in there so aggressively too. I told you to read my thing. What? Or they type something wow that they want to get the content creator attention. And then I'm like, well, damn, that's kind of rough. Because just retype it. But then again, I don't know. Let's see. That's why I like the way that I come up. I can possibly probably make it as an everyday thing, but I come up here as a hobby to get with you guys. I love talking to you guys. I love conjugating with you guys. Like I said, if I overlook, it's nothing personal. It is really nothing personal. But people take it to heart. And I can't tell a person, oh, well, you shouldn't be that way, but you make the content creator that is very nice feel bad for no reason. What the hell you burning up? Anthony, pardon me, guys. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. It smells like something's burning. You cut everything off in there? I'm going to really wash your floor. You cut everything off in there because it smells like something was burning. Everything off? Okay. Good morning. I'm sorry. Good afternoon, mother. That's kind of rude. I didn't even tell the boy good morning or good afternoon. Shit just ran. I'm like, something burning? Because I done been burnt out before, y'all. I don't want to be burning because, I don't want to be burning sitting up here in the kitchen way back there and something smelling. I don't want to be burning. He must have burnt his little toast or something. I had to check it out. I apologize. Back to, was it a misunderstanding, I mean, I guess we all want to be recognized. I'm not saying that I don't or somebody else, but it's just crazy because then you look in the chat, the person that chats something aggressive. You don't want me here because you didn't read my comment. Maybe you don't think that person is human. We are human, and sometimes we honestly don't see it. Me, I got 4 eyes, and I had to get up on the thing like this and look at it sometime or go back up. Give us a chance. We are human. We do make mistakes. It's just like, wow. You know what, Candace? I don't like blocking nobody. Now, I'm going to tell you, only person I honestly, and I've been trying to, but I love me some Rico the bartender. I love me some Rico the bartender. But I had to block Rico the bartender on my end because every time I turned around, Rico the bartender was pulling out his pay, and I ain't want to see that. The 9.5. I love me some Rico, especially when he be dancing now. Rico come up in the chat. I can't see him in nobody's chat. And I had did that on my phone. Because I don't want to see. I didn't come up on YouTube for nobody to give me a fans only page. That's a fans only page. And I don't really like blocking nobody, Candace, because everybody, It's yeah. Everybody is welcome to your opinion. This is an open discussion. We not gonna agree on everything, but we can, as adults, talk about it amply. That's what I want this channel to be. Whatever you feel like talking about, bring it to the table. But be an adult. Type it in. Let each other type what they got to say. I'll read it back. Be an adult about it. Because we're not going to agree on everything. And you got the people that be in the chat that know everything. You know, you got every one of them in every chat that know everything. But don't get mad because the other person know it too, but may know more than what you know. Then you gonna type something nasty to the motherfucker. Don't do that shit. That's childish. That shit is childish. Then you disappear from the chat for a while. Okay, you know, life comes up. Everybody got things they got to do. Everybody busy. Because you mad of a motherfucker on YouTube that's in the chat that you don't fucking know. That gets me. I'm like, you don't even know this motherfucker. Why are you so angry? Because they have an opinion? But you get so goddamn upset that you let that shit go on in your daily motherfucking life. That's fucked up. I'm just saying. Now, I know we all engrossed because we know the stories that goes on around YouTube. You know, we nosy. Anybody up here on this YouTube is nosy. And we all is messy. Don't say we ain't because we like the mess just like the next person. But it's how much mess you take in. Okay? Can't now one of us say we ain't messy. We don't like seeing the mess. But it depends on how much mess we willing to take. That's all I'm saying. Like I say, I'm trying to. Matter of fact, I got to ask Jamela, how can I? Because when Rico be in the rooms or the other, they be like, I'll be over at say Brother Jay's. I'm over at Jay Wilson. Rico, he be called. I be like, I can't see. I had to realize that I had blocked Rico during the time he was pulling out his ping. Because y'all know, and I ain't lying, Rico was pulling out his ping a little bit too much. Okay. I have a son his age. I don't want to see nobody's ping or coochie up on here. So I'll probably block a motherfucker for the ping. You show your body parts, I'm blocking your ass on my device. But I don't really like to block nobody. I just don't pay that person no attention. But since I blocked him, I can't see him come in no rooms. And we was in a good conversation. Only way I see him, the only way I know is he there somebody else, or he get up on the panel, or somebody else to say his name. But he ain't pulled out his ping lately. But he had been there. Man, that shit had me. I'm like, boy, damn. I'm sitting up there watching the gentleman panel, and all of a sudden that shit is Rico what is it, bartender? The bartender. He's a nice person. You know, he just got issues like everybody. And in all honesty, you guys, I've talked to Rico on the phone a couple of times. I had to remind him who I was at first, but the second time I talked to him was over at Jamela's. So I talked to Rick, very intelligent. Now, don't get me wrong, he drank his little beer. He tell y'all in the heart, but you can call me a drunk, but he's very intelligent, you guys. Very computer savvy, know all about music, old school, new school, tech savvy, very tech savvy. If you want to know some, go to Rico the bartender lounge. Very tech savvy. He's back on his commentary. He's very tech savvy. The only reason why I blocked him, and I said, boy, I got to figure out how to unblock you because I said, I can't see you come in the rooms. So I'm a subscriber to Rico the bartender. As long as he don't pull out his penis, I'm all right. I'm good. I love me some Rico. Like I was saying, y'all, I mean, I think we all been in a situation where we've been in the chat. You found him, okay, Ken. He's real nice. He's a young son. I think we all been in the rooms where we had something important to say to a content creator because we vibe with that content creator. We rock with that content creator. And we all have gotten overlooked. They might not have even seen our comment. And I'm just going to say in my terms, I don't understand why people get so upset about they didn't get recognized. I just don't see it. I don't get it. Okay. And if I ever, like I said, I don't mean to be no harm. I'm very blunt. You guys know that, but I've been up here a year and some change, and I've done several, lives. It's nothing personal. Definitely nothing personal. Hit me in my email if you felt as though I overlooked you or didn't understand what you were saying, or we even have a disagreement. Call me on my shit. If you don't like what I said, that's fine. Hit my email at mellowwood@gmail.com. I'm going to put that in the chat because we are human. You're going to, as a content creator, we're going to say some shit that y'all might not like, might not even agree with. I don't want you to agree with everything that I'm saying up here. Shoot, fuck. Tell me some shit. Teach me some shit. I mean, I'm not up here to teach nobody, but I am human. We all make mistakes, but don't get hurt over something that is frivolous, is not giving you a shout out or not wishing you a happy birthday or happy Valentine's Day or good luck on this. Come on now. We're grown. We're grown. That's for your family to do. Some of us don't have any family, and I get that, and I'm learning that some people come on YouTube and they're so engrossed and they're so intense in here. But you got to realize this is a screen, you guys. I'm not saying this to you too. I'm just saying in general. That person is human. That means to me that sometimes that you're a little bit too engrossed because you can't even have an open mind that it was harmless. It was nothing to it. But maybe that day that person was feeling though, well, I didn't get that recognition. You too motherfucking old for that shit. I'm just here to tell you. You too motherfucking old. Too goddamn old. And I'm not gonna mention the person's name. I'm not gonna do that because that's not me. I don't do that, but I just want to, and I know that person's around or you can see the replay. Grow up. It was an oversight. It was an overlook. It happens. It happens. I just wanted to say that. Hey Mika, how you doing? Yes, it's a happy Saturday. Yeah, my games. I ain't gonna, girl, y'all. Let me tell you. You know, I've been watching the Final Four. I'm gonna try to be back to my regular schedule, at least giving out lives twice a week. I'm gonna do a couple of uploads, but I'll be back to regular schedule. Y'all, I just be sitting here chilling, commenting for the past month and a half. I've been trying to get on a regular schedule of the days that I get off early, do what I need to do. But I did for the last couple of weeks was able to do what I needed to because, like I say, daylight savings it's getting there. It was getting there before I had to cut my hours at the job in order to get out on time to do what I need to do, at least to get it acclimated, to get it to try it. And it wasn't working for me because I don't think I had a plan. And I don't think the way that I was doing it, I just had to let it come together. I just couldn't plan it out. I found that out several weeks later. Just work with the flow. Don't try it so hard. Just go with the flow. And it's been better. I would love to set a premiere when I'm coming on. I can't. I just really, really can't. But I will be back on at least 2 to 3 times a week. It's getting warmer. The energy level, which was a set of depression for me, because I was like down in the dumps about certain things. This is the anniversary of my month, April 22nd, 26. I blacked them dates out because that's when my mom passed away. But it's also uh, a wonderful time here in the Scott household, or the Smith household. My son is getting married this month on the 22nd, and the reception June. So, like I say, things is getting brighter. May is coming around, of course, Mother's Day, 3 days after Mother's Day, I lost my son. So I'm trying to do things and trying to, I have my moments like everybody else have their moments. I'm not gonna say that I don't have my moments, but the brightness is coming back. Um, that winter depression, I know some of you guys were dealing with it. It was like, what the fuck? You go to work in the dark, you wake up in the dark, and even if you're at home, you look out, it's dark at 3:30, 4:30 in the afternoon. The damn street lights coming on. That shit y'all took me for the hell and back this winter. I'm not gonna sit there and tell you no damn lie. Maybe hell and back is using. It took me to the dark side. I'm not gonna use hell and back because I don't know nothing about hell. I don't know nothing about hell, so let me take that back. It took me to the dark side. That's what I'm gonna say. Because I don't know shit about hell. Okay. But I know it took me to the dark side. I don't want to say hell. Hell is a place that I definitely don't want to go, don't want to visit, don't want to frequent it. But I know that you know how the winter hours are depressing, cabin fever, all that type of shit. But it's better. Um, like I said, this station is just an open discussion for like-minded people, open-minded people, and just it's an oversight. It's an overlook. People do have that. It does happen. You just can't, you can do whatever you want to do. You can get mad who you want to mad with. But sometimes to me, these content creators be fighting over some bullshit. I swear to God. I'm like, what the fuck wrong with you? That ain't meant for YouTube. That's meant for behind the motherfucking scene. There's a lot of shit that goes on. I would not dare bring that shit up to y'all. Y'all don't need to know all that shit. That ain't nobody's goddamn business. Some of that shit should be off screen. But that's just me. I don't know about nobody else. If I want you to know, I tell you. But 9 times out of 10, I'm so damn private. I ain't gonna tell you shit unless you ask me. Then again, I ain't gonna tell you shit then. If it ain't had nothing to pertain to you. But I damn sure ain't gonna bring no shit up on YouTube and we gonna decipher it out on YouTube. No, the fuck we not. Maybe you gonna decipher it out on YouTube, but I'm not. Because that ain't meant for motherfucking YouTube. Because they gonna spin the narrative no matter which way you look at it and add some more to it. That's just the way it is. It's just the way. Let me smoke my one while I'm over to the side like I'm hiding in the cut. I smoke. Like I said, I'm a chat watcher. Where you going, Candace? I ain't going nowhere. What's your degrees and where you at? It's cold here, shit. I'll be damn. I ain't trying to go. Well, you know what? I am gonna season this rib. And it's cold out on that back porch though, because it's enclosed though. But I'm gonna season my little rib, and I got me some little coleslaw. Me some. I went to Red Lobster yesterday, as I went to for my dinner. I had me a fish plate, and then I saved the coleslaw. Listen how slick I am, y'all, because I ain't want to make the side dish for the day. I got me an extra order of coleslaw and saved me some coleslaw. Because I had my fish, because it was Good Friday. I had my fish dinner yesterday, but I didn't cook it. I decided when I went shopping, give me some fish, because it's Friday, like my fish on Friday. So I told the girl, I said, can you bring me an extra coleslaw? Because I need that. And I told her what I needed for to go with my dinner for tomorrow, which is for the day, because the game come on, I think it's 5:47, because we down to the final four. So, like I said, I used to cook all that, the ham, the turkey. I cooked, like I said, I cooked turkey for Thanksgiving. That was a dedication to my son. But y'all, all that food. I mean, it's nothing wrong with cooking it, but I used to have to do all that shit for them little rugrats of mine back in the day. The big family, you know. I married into a rather large family. So, you know, that was always them dinners, Easter dinners at Granny Emma's house and all that. My son Sebastian in the chat, he know his Granny Emma we always had big dinners, you know. My family, my kids grew up off of big dinners, including with my mother. So I'm so glad I ain't got to do all that no more. Okay, for real, for real. I could just be glad with a little ham sandwich and some potato chips and some pickles and a Pepsi. I'm just as happy as we can be. I get off tomorrow at 2. I still could cook. I could have cooked today. I ain't. I'm gonna do that little rib out there on that equation. I already got the barbecue sauce together. I got the coleslaw. I'm gonna whip it good, and that's about all I'm gonna do. Now Tito over there picking them damn turnip greens. Now that sounds good. Now, but best to believe if I had me a garden, I'd be out there picking me some greens. I did want me some green beans. Candace, you cooking? Mika, what is your menu all together besides the lamb chops? Hey, Sinister, how you doing? Hey, you home or you still on the road, babe? Because I hope you get you some Easter dinner, not at no damn truck stop, bruh. Yeah, that's all I was saying, y'all. It was just like it was an oversight in the chat this week. And I have been wanting to you know, come to you because we as content creators, we could be preoccupied and don't judge us because we overlooked you. You know what I'm saying? I just seen a lot of that in different chats because the content creator can't get to you. Maybe they really just didn't see you. Then again, I don't know. It depends on how it goes. Y'all got now them string beans. Now that's what I did want y'all. But let me tell you, I didn't want to pick them. I love me some string beans and some Yukon Gold potatoes and some turkey necks in it. But I didn't want to cook it. I wanted it, but I didn't want to cook it. I'm Candace. You know what I may do, and I don't know. I mean, y'all, I'm gonna end up cooking a pot of string beans and turkey necks in general. I do that in general. It's just that I guess I just be happy to get a meal. To be honest with you, and it's been like that for years, and I don't think it has nothing to do with me not my kids being grown. I don't think it is. I just think that I don't want to do it. I just don't want to do it. I just don't think it that I can't blame it on the kids being grown. Because that's a lie right there. I just think that I don't be wanting to do it. I just don't. Now I had that feeling in in Thanksgiving, but that's all you're gonna get. I just don't think that I be wanting to do it. Because I'm out there. Yesterday, I'm at Walmart because my son ended up. He like I said, he's getting his own place, and he bought a food Ninja Fuji air fryer toaster oven. Okay, and my thing was I've been looking at the Ninja Fuji pressure cooker. Is that the one we've been looking at, Mika? The Ninja Fuji pressure cooker. Put it like this: I'm getting one of them Ninja Fujis, but I don't know which one because I was gonna get the freezer, but my oven is janky. Okay. Now the landlord, he's good. He's a blessing. He's a blessing to have. He's a good man. But he's a man set in his ways. It's the way he got me turning on this oven and doing all this, and it's like you got click click 3 times, and it's too much, y'all. Cause the motherfucker work when it want to work, okay? And I got other appliances, so I don't miss a beat when it comes to cooking. But I'm trying to get an all-in-one, okay? Something quickly, you know what I'm saying? It's something that's well, it's expensive. You know, all that shit is expensive, but that's gonna be versatile for me. I did want the one he bought, but then when I looked at it in the store, it's worth it though. But that son of a bitch is big. And I'm like, I'm gonna have to get a whole nother. I'm thinking about buying it, but I want to see how he works with it first, how it works for him. But I think Tita said Jamela got one. It's a big old piece. You see, I seen it in the box, and when I went to Walmart, I seen it. But the price was cool. I wasn't worried about the price. It's where the hell I'm gonna sit that damn thing at, because I definitely, if I sit it up on my counter, it's gonna take the spot of my K cup. But I had shelving, so I would have to buy another stand. So, but I use the LaQuasinart grill. I love my grills. I like my grilled vegetables, and it's much healthier too. So I'm actually back into my grilling. Uh, Only thing about it, I cannot. I swear, y'all, I can grill the pork chops. I can grill the steak. I can't grill my chicken. I got to have my fried chicken wings. I swear, I cannot. I will not grill no chicken in a minute. The black and let me see. I hate when these pop ups come up and y'all guys be typing in the comment. Hold on. Me neither, Mika. I swear that's what I was saying. I got issues. I got issues. See, Mika is a baker. I got issues. I got issues when it comes to appliances, and I don't. mm, I'm with you on that, Mika, but I definitely wanted that Ninja Fuji pressure cooker. I wanted the damn Instapot. See, this is what you want. Okay, that's an issue. That's an addiction too. Like I say, addiction comes in all forms. I got one for confidence. Okay? And sheets and shit. Y'all heard us up here talking about shit. Oh, y'all. Tita want me to, I forgot. I'm glad we said something. She picking them greens, but I did tell her that I would come up here. I forgot. I got to do what I got to do what I said I was gonna do. Okay, you guys, we was talking about the king size pillowcases. See, you got the threshold, the ones at Target, them $17. Okay, like I was saying earlier, I ain't want to pay no more $17 for no damn king size pillowcases, and I was a little bit confused where I had seen the pillowcases that was half of the price. You can get 2 in 1. So I get my comforters from Walmart, and I get mostly my sheets from Target. And I switched over to the Opal House sheets instead of the what's the name of the inexpensive sheets at Target? It's not Mainstay, because Mainstay is by Walmart. Basic Edition at Target. I think that's what I'm saying. But these are the pillowcases I was telling her about that I got at Walmart for the king size pillowcases. I got these for $8.84. Two in the package. And that's half of the price of what you would pay at Target if you guys got any king pillowcases, king pillows. I had and I said, I told Tita, I said, I'm not gonna keep spending. And they didn't have the color that I want, but my son had gave me graciously 2 king size pillows. But he kept the pillowcases, of course, it's free, but I wanted black. So I finally end up searching or remembering and had some time to remember that they were at, I had Better Homes and Garden at Target. Thresholds are $17.98. I think that's rather expensive, but I love Target stuff. Don't get me wrong. I get my sheets, but not for no pillowcases, y'all. Okay, I wasn't trying to keep doing that shit. I really wasn't. Better Homes and Gardens at Walmart's for king size pillowcases were $11.98. And when you go further, well, I had to think about, saying, well, if they got the mainstay, which is $8.94, I've got two for the price of one from Target. And this is, finally got my black ones. Got a set of these. Finally got them because, like I say, it was hard at the time for me to find king size pillowcases. Then, of course, the girly girl when it comes to my bedding, I'm a girly girl. I like the little frillies and the little flowers and the little prints and the pastel, and I got these. Also, me and Tita told y'all we got a thing for them tea towels. But I called her to make sure, because she was talking about them king size pillowcases, that she wanted some king size pillow. Mainstay, MAINSATY at Walmart. I know you guys know all about that, but they're not that expensive, $8.94. Okay, the Better Homes and Gardens, which I love. Better Homes and Gardens were $11.98. I really was okay with that. I wasn't too jump. I was like, okay, well, I saved almost $5 or $6, give or take it to $5 or $6. But then when I went on down the road and seen Mainstay, shit, I got for $17.98. I get it for $8.84. Oh baby, let's roll. Let me get 3. I'm like, that's right up my alley and my color. You got to be a little bit frugal and let that money stretch. Now, Threshold, don't get me wrong. Threshold is a nice product. I got a couple of sheets of Threshold by Target. But I'm talking about, you guys, honestly, a king size pillowcase. I wasn't going to keep paying. I paid it twice. I wasn't going to keep doing it if I could find something cheaper. Then, of course, I went and got every little tea towel that they had, just because I got a little thing about the tea towels. But like I was telling you guys, we were just talking about that in the chat. I see in Tina's chat about the king size pillows. Target, it's nice. Don't get me wrong. I love Threshold and Opal House. That's my sheets and most of my sheets in my house. But I have refused to pay another $17.98 for some king size pillowcases. Mind you, they're pretty. They're on my bed now, but I didn't want to pay for them. You got to roll that money around. I ain't got time for that. That was just entirely too much for me to keep paying for some pillowcases that I didn't want in the beginning. And they only had certain colors. I was mad. So when I finally found those, I said, well, I'm going to get those. And that was it. Because me and Tita for a minute said, if everybody wants $17.98, we was in Target. That's what it was. But I didn't even see their basic edition. They didn't even have. That was the first to go, which was like, I can't remember the price of that, but it was half of the price of the Threshold. So we'll say 8, maybe 10, because Target's a little bit more high, but 10. But I wasn't gonna keep paying that. Not me. But it's all how you're sleeping with. Because if you got good sleep stuff, you'll sleep good. If you got good shit on your bed, you sleep better. And that's the truth. You got them little cheap ass motherfucking sheets on there. That motherfucker drawer. As you roll over, the goddamn sheet come with you. What the bottom sheet? I ain't talking about the sheet that you cover up with. We talking about the one that's supposed to be the elastic part to go down. Who the fuck want to keep trying to put some stretch that shit? That shit don't work. I hate that shit. See, I'm long. I do not want the sheet to roll up with me. As I roll over, I don't need the fitted sheet to fucking come up. That shit is aggravating. You get some of them goddamn cheap ass dollar show sheets. or even the grocery store shit. Because my grocery store, I said, now I ain't in my lifetime. This little grocery store called Mark's. Mickey laughed. I'm dead ass serious though. This supposed to be a grocery store. It's got the clothes out. I'm not buying no goddamn sheets or no pillows and shit out the fucking grocery store. What the fuck? They ain't even got no name to them. No name. No name to the sheets. It's just plain. You don't even know the thread count of the motherfucker. It just says sheets. Well, what's the name of your sheets? I said, what the fuck? I'm not buying the motherfucker. I'm dead ass serious. Goddamn, you rolling over in the bed. Or put it like this. I had one set, I swear this is when I first got, you got to pull it all. You know how you be doing that. You be pulling it all the way down and that end pop up. You be like this and you got to run down there and get that motherfucker. What the fuck? You running from four corners of the goddamn bed trying to catch the goddamn sheet. The fuck wrong? That's some bullshit. I had this sheet. I knew it was already small, and I think it's. I threw that bitch out. I don't know. What's the name of this? I don't know. Some a bitch drunk on me. It was a fitted sheet, y'all. And I always had trouble trying to get the damn fitted sheet on. So I changed my sheets on Tuesday or Wednesday of this week. Baby, I'm running from one end of the bed. This is the inexpensive sheet now. You know, you got to start off before you get, because I found out a lot of motherfuckers ain't got no sheets. That's a whole story for another day. I'm going from one fucking end. I'm doing this, y'all. Look, I swear to God, I'm like this. I look up that motherfucker end up. So I run around there and I catch that end. Did this end up pop? I run around here and I catch that end. I'm like, fuck that shit. I'm throwing this motherfucker away. Shit. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Yes, my mother was, and she wouldn't buy, and I swear to God, but she worked for the hotel. Okay, my mother worked for the hotel. So we didn't have hotel sheets, but she wouldn't buy, if I'm not mistaken, 800 and up. She always went by the thread count. Yes, chasing the sheet, Mickey. I was chasing this motherfucker. But see, I always had problem with this one fitted sheet. And what I didn't understand, is this basic edition? Give me a second, yo, because I know it's a tag hanging some damn way. I want to see. Because I ain't made my bed up, and y'all can see my room is all fucked up. I don't give a damn. This is my lazy day. I think this is, I want to know what the fuck this sheet is. Here it goes. What? Let me see. I done told. Here it is. Okay, matter of fact, that's what I thought. This is not a cheap set of sheets, but this fitted sheet did not fit my. This is my threshold sheets. I thought that's all I'm telling you. Threshold. Like I said, I buy my comforts. I love Walmart comforts, and when we had a Kmart, I loved them too. I get the pillows. I always get the 8-piece set and up, but I pick a real pretty, set of sheets. Set a comforter. Now them sheets in that goddamn comforter set is cheap as fuck. Okay, I'm for the comforter. So what I do is I buy the comforter and I replace. I use the sheets. Don't get me wrong, but I replace it with a good set of sheets. Basically, so I have 2 sets of sheets to a comforter. Okay. These are the threshold, but I always had trouble with this one fitted sheet. Now, mind you, y'all, it would have took me, I ain't gonna lie, after I thought about it and I done ran around the motherfucking bed, I was tired. I had to get ready for work. I said, bitch, you got another fitted sheet in that motherfucker. Just go in there and throw that whole away. Because I was running, I'm huffing and panting and shit. I'm like, what the? But I always had a problem with the sheet. And this is not a this is not a cheap set. I said, what the fuck? So like I said, sometimes you can get a bummer, but I was trying to chase the sheet. It started to pop in. I'm getting mad, my bonnet and shit. I'm like, oh no, oh hell no. I done took a shower. I'm sweating. I had to sit down, hit my cigarette. I'm trying to figure out the best thing that I could have did was let that motherfucker go, and that's what I did. I'm gonna put it in the donation box. Matter of fact, did I throw it away? I think I folded it back up. It's coming up out myself. When that boy move, he can have it for his bed. Cause I put a Mitch Max set of sheet on there. I didn't give a damn. Cause I wasn't gonna keep running around that goddamn bed chasing no fucking sheet. The fuck? The motherfucker didn't work for me, so I had to let it go. I realized I was chasing the goddamn sheet. I'm like, oh, hell no. Then, you know, they got the little elastic piece that you put so you can clamp it down. Cheetah had the nerve to get some of those. Them motherfuckers don't work, just to let y'all know. I know, y'all, I'm a little perturbed. I don't know where my son got this set from, but it's London, Paris, and I love London. That's my bucket list is to go to London and Paris and France. The cleaners ruined it. Okay, it's so thick and so big that I can't put it in the commercial wash machine downstairs. I probably could have took it to the laundromat and done it. But I said to myself, I had got these two comforters. I said, just don't be so cheap. Get a coupon. Do the right thing, because you know that you can't clean them with the pillows and everything. But when I took it to the Tide cleaners up in Fairview, they don't do pillows anymore. So I just brought the pillows back, and I washed the pillows on a gentle cycle with some Woodlight or something like that. Okay. They put the sheets in a big old thing, the comforter and the thing. Comforters are winter comforters. You see what I'm saying? Cold comforters. So I don't use them. So I had put these in the cleaners, and I used these starting right after Thanksgiving. So I just pulled this comforter out a couple of weeks ago. My son came up. We had dinner at the Cheesecake Factory. I said, something is wrong with this sheets, this blanket. It's comforter. All the little fluffing, the feathers, it's in there, but it's all bumpy, lumpy. It don't even look like I made up my bed once I put the comforter on there. So they ruined my comforter. They told me that this is at Macy's, so I'm going to see if it's at Macy's, because I'm so outdone behind that. I'm just so like, I'm so over it, because I done got, and I can't take it back to them and complain, guys, because it was like in when I took them to the cleaner, it was like in March of last year, and I'm just now using it. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta, I'm quite sure it's like a 90-day policy on anything from the cleaners, and ain't nothing I can do about it, because I don't even have a receipt that I bought this. It was a gift. So I'm out of a nice comforter set that was a gift. It was more so, it was a gift to me, so I'm upset. You'll be upset about anything, but somebody give you something, and I'm like, wow. But I just found out that I could actually go to Macy's and purchase this same one. So I'm going to see. But I was upset behind it. So I'm like, wow. It just looked like whatever the I don't know, the cotton or whatever, it just looks lumpy, like like rivers in your bed. It don't look right. And the pillows say London and Paris. It just don't look right. The sheets is okay because I washed it, but it was the comforter that I took because I couldn't get in the washing machine. I probably would have been better. Then again, I was scared that I was going to ruin it. So I end up doing it. Yeah, my son took Macy's and see, we ain't got no Kmart's no more. JC Penney's. My mother used to get all her stuff from Sears and JC Penney's. She sure did. But I found this out at Macy's. Do you guys got a TJ? Anybody ever shopped at TJ Maxx Home Goods? I'm gonna say it one more time, then I'm gonna get on off of here. TJ Maxx Home Goods. Anybody ever shopped there? Because we got a TJ Maxx Home Goods. Then we got a Ashley's outlet store, and the Ashley's is higher than the Somerville. You know what? Which one is better? Because I don't like our Marshalls here. The Marshall, I probably maybe have to go to a different Marshalls. I like Kohl's, but Kohl's can be expensive when it comes to the bed. Kohl's. I don't like the Marshall that I went to. The closest one to me is right up there in Westgate Plaza. But I'm gonna try TJ Maxx Home Goods and see. I didn't care for the Marshalls. Every time I went in there, it seemed like it just wasn't organized. And I don't know if that's just the theme. I ain't been but to the one. And what was that? It wasn't the holiday. I had to ask my son, me and his husband to be. I got to see. I didn't care for that Marshalls. I'm like, oh, I'll meet y'all. I stay outside. It wasn't. It was crowded. I don't know. And that was my first time ever being at a Marshalls, and it wasn't a good experience. So I can't really say if I like it or not. I went to this particular one, and at the time, mind you, I went back about a month ago, and I still didn't care for it. I still didn't care for it. Maybe it's just this particular Marshalls. Maybe I need to go look at something else. You guys, this has been lovely. Let's see, what's it? We had a Tuesday morning, and this is Westlake. I wonder if it's still there. I remember Tuesday morning. Sure do. We did have one in Westlake. Almost, come to think of it, I know if it's still there. Yeah, because I was just looking for some. I'm gonna show it to you guys, and then y'all can tell me probably get me to where I need to go. I got a couple of big vases that sits on the floor, and I want to get y'all remember them little feather-like type of things that go up. I want to get some of them. So where can I get some of them at? I got big vases, Japanese vases, and I wanted to, only thing that brings them out is like them feathers. Where can I get that shit at? I probably have to go to the furniture store, huh? Because I ain't seen it. I ain't seen nothing that I could put in there but them feather lights type of stuff. And I've been looking for that. I just started to look. Big stand-up vases that and I know Michael's probably. Do you know Michael's probably? Because I gotta go to Michael's anyway, Mika, because I got my Easter. I'll probably come on for a little bit tomorrow so I can show you my little Easter bunnies and stuff all up against my little wall and stuff. Because I need some window clings, and I know Michael's probably got them all year round. Yeah, I'm gonna have the room now to bring the vases out because I had the room back and I wanted to use them vases, but them feathers is like the only thing that I can see that got them. Shit, I could have got some shit and put some corn stalk in them during the Halloween, but who the fuck want that in their damn house? I'm looking to bring out the vase. So, because I got one Egyptian, and 2 Japanese vases that can use them feathers. Hobby Lobby. Okay. Yup. All right, you guys. Thank you for spending your Saturday afternoon with me. I appreciate it, especially on Easter Eve. You could be doing anything, going to get your food. You could be shopping, but you decide to spend the week with me, and don't think that I am not appreciative, because I do, especially the way I be coming on y'all. Like I said, you guys, I'll be back to regular live in this week. Um, I can't really narrow it down one particular day, but it will be back to regular schedule, at least 2 to 3 lives a week, you guys. I appreciate you guys. Everybody, make sure they have a wonderful day. Be safe. You know we like to see the little shits and the giggles up on YouTube, but don't let it go to your head. And remember, please, my topic. We are human. We do overlook. It's nothing personal. Just retype it, and remember, it's not worth getting butthurt over, because that person is only human. Much love. The 216 is out, you guys. And you all have a blessed day. And thank you for joining me.